So, ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome to the Riga Tel Aviv FinTech Happy Hour. Today, here in Tel Aviv and in Riga, Latvia, simultaneously. Latvia is Europe. This year, Latvia has marked 20 years as it is a full rights member in EU and NATO. Latvia is a country with stable economic growth and stable democratic values, and foreign investors and startups are warmly welcome to found their companies in Latvia. The European fintech market has been growing exponentially for the past decade, you know that very well. And in Latvia, financial sector with dozens of commercial banks has always been a strongest economic sector, now opening its doors towards innovation and fintech, and also crypto. So because of that, today we are speaking about MiCA license, or Markets in Crypto Assets license. And if you choose to establish your fintech business in Latvia, you will be one of the first ones in Europe to be able to pay taxes in crypto and operate in entire European Union, which is 27 European countries. And Latvian Central Bank has pledged to assist any locally registered fintech company in process of obtaining this MiCA license, and this is for free. Please pay attention. This is a free of charge service provided by the Bank of Latvia to any fintech company that needs pre-licensing consultations and support, including the submission of the application. So you are very welcome to obtain the MiCA license in Latvia. And today we will tell you how. I will say also a couple of words about our program this evening. First, we will welcome Mrs. Marina Krasovska, the head of the Financial Technology Supervision Department in the Bank of Latvia. So you have this chance to communicate directly to the regulator of Latvia tonight. And then we will move to the presentation of the head of Latvian Blockchain Association, Renat. Then we will talk to Renat Lokomet, the strategic partner in Venture Faculty VC, about investment in fintech opportunities in Latvia. Then we have this chance for questions and answers. Please prepare your questions and ask them, and our Latvian colleagues will stay online for the entire evening. And then after a little break, we will have a panel discussion here about also the limitations and opportunities for the Israeli fintech sector. Mr. Benacot from KMPG and Shmuel Ben Tovim and Nimrod Yaron and Avital Haitovich all are participating both live and online in this panel. And that will be the end of the evening. Now we can start. Yes, Marina, we are listening to you. Thanks.
Hello, everyone. It's a pleasure to be here. My name is Marina Krasovska. I'm head of FinTech Supervision Department in Latvijas Banka. Latvijas Banka is a major organization and a financial authority who is responsible for supervision of all financial market participants. And today I would be sharing with you the presentation about what kind of support Latvijas Banka do offer for fintech companies. Yes, I would like to share that today in Latvia we have huge support from the government in response to the development of the fintech sector. And recently, a lot of announcements have been made by the Minister of Economics, Mr. Viktor Zvelenis, who give a green light for the development of the fintech sector. And also the governor of Latvijas Banka see that we can be quite innovative, as Baltic is very innovative, as you know, and can take more steps to develop the industry. Yes, and as I mentioned before, he's a big support and from governor also Latvia's Banka, because we see that it could be more competition on the market, more new market participants in different areas, in payments, in peer-to-peer, in crypto assets services, and for that purpose we also did a lot of internal work to be ready to accept new market participants, and we have developed plenty of instruments that will help newcomers to enter Latvian market. And first, what I would like to underline is, of course, that it is set up dedicated team who is working directly with the financial market participant, and that is focused only on the fintechs. So it means that you will not be able to speak with the cloud, but you will be able to speak not with the chatbot, but with the real people with the name and surnames who are available on demand. That is something that is also distinguished us from the large countries regulatory, because in Latvia it is easy to get accepted. And of course, we introduce different tools like relicensing process, innovation hub, regulatory sandbox, and the good options for any company who can enter the market. And I will just a bit describe some of them. So those are the most of popular tools that currently are used by the fintechs. Innovation hub, regulatory sandbox. We also have sandbox for issuers. It means that any company who want to go to open market and get listed on Nasdaq or and actually started to issue the shares, we have created a special sandbox for that actually speed up any process, and it is a huge opportunity for those customers. The pre-licensing gives you a fast track to the high quality licensing when major of documents could be reviewed and released, and feedback could be given before you are going to the official license. And one of the news that we have right now is access to SEPA. So in order to be active in a payment area development in the payment sector, you will need to get access to SEPA, European SEPA payment, and started from already today, even it was available already a couple of months ago. Any payment service provider have opportunity to be connected to Latvia's Banka payment system. So it's central bank payment system that is open for payment fintechs. And it is quite easy steps to go. If you're licensed within Latvia's Banka, you can just go the same process simultaneously. It's not an additional process for you. And this technical solution is ready. You can start to be get technical testing and can start actually to offer your services right now. Access to SEPA, it's take just a few steps. So you can just to have your legal preparation when you are coming for the license. If you are already licensed in some other European companies, we can also accept the company. In this sense, we will be reviewing some documentation once a year. However, those who are registered in Latvia, for them it's much more easier and faster. Configure your secure information changes, make the test, and join electronic clearing system. That is very easy steps. Not all central banks are offering across Europe this solution, and that will not be mandatory, but they are like on voluntary basis. But Latvia actually basing on settlement finality directive is the first country who is introducing this, and then actually it gives a very good opportunity for those who still want to develop the payment area. So Innovation Hub is another tool that is available for your disposal. You can see different codes on the pages, so it means you can just go directly to the page to get more information. It's a place where any fintech companies, even who are not yet registered, but it could be even idea inventors, can come and get the professional consultation about the technologies, information security system, legislation, licensing, regulation. We're not reviewing the quality of your business processes, but we're reviewing the compliance to the regulation and giving the suggestion in regards what exactly regulation will be fitted to your business model. Also, it helps you to formulate your idea and shape your business model much more better and be more ready for the licensing process. So it's open to any fintech companies, and you can just go for that. And it is the first step you can take to get this fast and high quality consultation. It is available for the companies in any stages. So if you already have a business model, it's a good. You don't need to come with a huge documentation package. It will be now just one pager with understanding what is your business model, who are the owners of the companies, what kind of services are you going to offer. And actually, for the first initiation, for first interaction, it's fully enough. And we are explaining what are supervisory requirements, what are licensing requirements, what are potential challenges you can meet in terms of running the business opportunity, and consult about our approach to supervision, because for all fintech sectors, we have developed a specific risk-based supervision. It means that we are not applying all types of the same regulations that it goes to the banks, but fintechs have their own approach. So that is quite important one. Regarding the regulatory sandbox, so regulatory sandbox gives you the opportunity to verify innovative solution and test the solution. It means that companies can come and test those business model in front of the regulation. Please be aware, it is not the business accelerator program, it is not the business testing, but it is testing on regulatory, when you will be working with a special regime that enables to develop the fintech model that could be compliant with the European regulation. And of course, it's done in order to protect the customers. That is quite important. So recently, we also opened our regulatory sandbox not only for the companies who are going through the license, but also for RegTechs who are creating RegTech solutions. For example, to train risk management, to train transaction monitoring processes, and working with the data of financial companies, and for AI solution, because as you know, European Union has adopted the AI Act that is starting to be applicable starting from the next year, and those companies who are developing AI solution for the financial sector and get the offers in Latvia, in Latvian institutions, so they can come also for the regulatory sandbox opportunities here. So it takes just 5 steps. The application, where the company needs to describe why this solution is innovative, why they need this regulatory sandbox, what are those benefits of the product, and prepare the development plan by themselves in front of what exactly they want to be tested. And after that, it will be a given period up to 6 months, from 3 to 6 months, where the company is working on the development. It is good if you have already a financial partner to work with, and you can come with a large bank or with any companies who will be your potential customer. And during these 6 months, you can test your solution in front of the regulatory norms and requirements. And after the tester, you together with the licensing can actually be quite quickly got the right compliant solution in place. And in case if you need the license for that purposes, you can simultaneously get the license upfront. So who may apply? So any company who are working on and registered in Latvia in the areas such as the payments, financial instrument, or virtual assets. So the crypto assets also are one of the activities that will starting from the next year, will be very actively developing, and the sandbox also is open for crypto asset service providers. So in respect to security sandbox, that is one more tool. It's actually a bulk of experts who will work together with the company when company is going to open markets. As you know, it could take a lot of resources, internal resources, a lot of money, and huge number of working hours in order to redesign all the corporate governance of the company and internal business processes. However, the security sandbox actually gives you the opportunity to get it very, very fast. And we have a lot of success stories who came for that. What it means that when you are coming to security sandbox, so submit application, we are reviewing this application quite quickly, and you will be given all those pool of advisors that are visible currently on the page, starting from the legal services, NASDAQ, banks, and any kind of business consultancy, where you'll be able to sign the agreement, confidential agreement with us and with the pool of the consultancy, and you can start working. And as a result, you can quite quickly go and be ready for the open offering for IPOs. Regarding the pre-licensing assessment, that is a tool that we have introduced already 1.5 years ago, and we see that it actually works quite good, because that is opportunity for potential fintech receive guidelines before they apply with a full package. You can come with a draft package documents. The documents could be accepted in English language before the official licensing. And during this time, the team will be assigned to you. This team consists of specialists in compliance and AML, a specialist in the fintech supervision, licensing experts, and information security experts. And they will be working and giving you, providing feedbacks in respect to your policies, documentation, internal procedures. And when you feel that actually you've got on answers and you are ready to apply for official licensing, only that you can go and apply for that. And then you will be paying a fee. So the pre-licensing is free of charge. Any licensing is applicable for a licensing process. The fees are applicable. Again, if the company is want to work with the payment services and innovative in the payment services, and they can offer something new that is not exist in our market, for example, or can create kind of innovative business process, we have reduced fees for the licensing. It's only 450 euro, and also reduced fees for the supervision for the first 3 years. So it goes very fantastically, I would say, together with the access to a central banking payment system, and those payment companies can actually enjoy a lot of benefits that could be offered only here. So if we're going forward, what we actually did to help companies to enter the market, we had created different roadmaps for crowdfunding services, for payment services, for investment platform. We also did it for crypto asset services, where you can see what exact step you should take, who is doing what the documents are required, when you need those documents be ready, if you are applying for the license. So you also see this whose companies who are using those guidelines and who are using pre-licensing process, they are access to the authorization quite quickly. And in respect to that, we have also created the guidelines for the crypto asset service providers. The general guidelines, there are very specific guidelines. There is also classification what kind of crypto assets are underlined by the MiCA framework, what it means if you're planning to issue electronic money tokens or say activity and asset referred tokens. So there are plenty of classification in case when you need MiCA license and when you do not need MiCA license, and you can work under the MiFID. So this is a quite extensive material that helps companies to navigate between regulatory jungle. And also, I would say that one of the things that actually only Latvia have across all EU, we have fantastic tools that calls AML handbook. Company is working under the internal control system development and internal procedures for the employees and for the licensing, for the business operation. The AML handbook have whole complete guidelines what exactly you should include, why you need to include, what are those top areas where you need to dig in and be more focused on, what are the typology of the risk, what kind of risk methodologies you can apply, what should be in your risk methodology, what is risk assessment. So it also includes the guidelines for fintech companies and including the typological of the fintechs and their own license responsibilities. So that is the tool that we have got a lot of compliments for the market, especially not only for the participants, but also for law firms who are helping market participants to develop and improve those documentation, so you can enjoy it absolutely free of charge and get the high quality advices already from this handbook. As I mentioned, the fintech area is quite well developed, and in Latvia we recently, in the beginning of November, held Latvian Fintech Forum, its annual forum that is organized by Latvia's Banka, by Central Bank. We did it together with Riga City Council and Latvian Investment Development Agency, who is responsible for the attraction of direct investments to the country. This time we had more than 400 people for such a niche sector. For Latvia is quite significant and big, I would say, number of participants from more than 30 countries. And in reality, it was quite a significant event where politicians also give their support for the development sector. And we are starting right now on the second national fintech strategy development. That is quite important because previous fintech strategy is already completed, and we already started on the new one that is done together with industry and other governmental stakeholders. So with as a regulator, we are quite active in the dialogues with the industry that we have quite oftenly. For example, we have a lot of working groups established for the fintech strategy implementations. We have working groups on regulation, on micro-regulation. We have a lot of roundtable discussions and dialogues with associations. So we understand what are those problems and challenges fintech companies met. And for also to support the fintechs, we have created special platform that is Fintech.IL, where it is like a one-stop shop when you need something to know about the regulation, about the steps to be taken by fintech in Latvia. It is not the business, but it's only based for regulatory because it is supported by Latvia's Banka, and we also know that it is very easy tool to apply for regulatory sandbox or to the licensing process or to Innovation Hub. If we look to the European map, where are those fintech? Latvia is a very good position together with Finland, Austria, and France, Spain, Belgium. So Latvian infrastructure is quite well developed. And if we look to the what kind of services and how many innovations, actually, I would say that all the market participants who are working in Latvian sector is quite innovative. And the number of market participants who are using innovations in their business on daily basis is actually doubled since 2021. And now we see there are more than 88 who are really using a lot of the innovations. Of course, if we look to the what kind of innovations are in use, there are a lot of cloud technologies, APIs, digital onboardings, AI. Already 34 market participants are using it quite heavily. So payment initiation services, instant payment, insurance technologies, chatbots in customer onboarding and different other areas. And of course, we see that those numbers are growing year by year. And in response to that, we are also reviewing all time what kind of new innovation comes to the market. That is also how Latvian FinTech map actually is looked. It is updated on daily basis. You can go use this QR code and jump into the last one. And actually, you see that the companies who are working, they're quite well diversified in working in a different area. There are also here companies with Latvian vendors and inventors who are started the business abroad and then they are working in Latvia. So there are different type of areas where we can see the growth still, potential growth still is working. There is about 130 companies working in the fintech sector. It's a quite good number for the country with population 1.7 million. And of course, those fintech companies who are coming and planning to go to Latvia, they can enjoy a lot of benefits like zero tax rate for investment profits. They have a lot of advantages of startup visa and support of Riga city reallocation. We have updated during last years the academic programs. We have bachelor programs in fintechs offered by Riga Technical University as fintech programs in Riga Business School. So it means that you will get the high quality talents and easy access any talent pool in Latvia. Also, I need to admit that Latvia have the highest number of compliance specialists in the Baltics. So because the compliance is the #1 issue if you are establishing a financial company. There are startup schools that is run according to Silicon Valley methodologies, where the students during 1 year are creating new types of startups. So it's quite open environment. They also support this innovative ecosystem. And one is important thing that all the e-governance solutions, all governmental processes, we have only online. So you can easily access our online tax systems in order to get application to anywhere. So it's everything. I mean, it's no paperwork for many years already. We have a lot of students and people who are working in the sectors. I would say the financial sector is English-speaking sector. It's quite easy to get on board talents. And there are also plenty of benefits that is offered to reduce labor costs, especially if you relocate the business and you have hiring the employees. You can get a lot of promotions for taxes and get benefits in social tax and income tax if you are paying the salaries for the startups for employees. And of course, that is one of the fourth view that we have currently. And we really think that next level of Latvian fintech strategy will help us to jump into the next level, because the previous strategy was more focused on the building the, I would say, the foundation that was based on 4 pillars. We're working on the capital, on talents, on regulation and infrastructure of the country. And this new one will be more exactly an attraction of newcomers from abroad. So that is all from my side. Thank you very much for your attention, and I also will be ready to take some questions if you have one. So I'm passing back to you word, Irina.
Thank you very much, Marine, for this really extensive presentation. I think we all would need to keep our questions in mind, and then we would have 2 more speakers from Latvia and have a session of questions and answers.